So recently I've been collecting some somewhat oddball cards. One of the things I've been going after is the exhibit cards. They're pretty cheap and somewhat vintage. Well, they're kind of reprints. And so I decided to go ahead and get the whole set. And they have different versions in the exhibit cards, the Hall of Fame cards. They got the regular sepia. They got the blue tint. They got the red tint. And then they did so basically they had a 10,000 card set as far as a 10,000 card run. It's how many they printed of each card. They had 2,500 of each kind, and then they did an additional print run of 2,500. The problem is that company stopped printing them, and then other people started reprinting them. So you get a reprint of a reprint, and I have a sneaky suspicion that's what these are. So apparently the backs are supposed to be tan or possibly off-white, I don't remember, but these are pretty white. These are crisp, brand new white. So I'm guessing, if I had to guess, I would say these are a reprint of a reprint. So that's fine. You know, I didn't spend much money on these at all. And when I bought them, I was thinking, yeah, there's a good possibility that these are not the original reprints. But whatever, we're gonna go through them. We'll take a look at them. It's a 32 card set. First one off is Babe Ruth. They came in binder pages, but I took them out just to go through them, take a look-see, see what we got going on. Walter Johnson. And when I went through them, I'm not an expert, so I didn't know all the players. I think there are around five players that I did not even know. I know him. That's Ty Cobb. Let's see. I'll try to get this one in quick. Dizzy Dean. Maybe a video like this will spark your interest in cards like this. Maybe you won't like the reprint of the reprint, but maybe you'll like the original. I think the originals were 47 to 66. And then in 1980, they did the reprints. And in between there, they also had some other Hall of Fame cards I'm sure you've seen. Some of you might actually be experts on them. There's Mel Ott. Maybe you could leave a comment and let everybody know. But I was thinking about getting, was that Roger Hornsby? I was thinking about getting another mantle in the 77 version reprint, but I'm not really sure when that was from, the original. But I've seen the 77 reprint, and you know, it's somewhat vintage. There's Roy Campanella for my boy Think Blue. Enjoy it. What do we got? Roger Bresnahan? That's one of the players I've never heard of. He must be really old school. He's got a body type kind of like me right now. He's probably the same age. Old Roger's playing into his mid-40s. Here's the Mick. Yeah, I really think that these aren't the original reprints. I only heard of this guy because I watched a video. Well, I don't know who it was, but they showed a card of his. Here's Jackie. You know what I might do? I might send in maybe a card or two and just see what it comes back. It'll probably come back, what, not authentic, or what would they put? They would put something about, you got scammed. Well, not really. I bought it real cheap. Who's that, Joe Tinker? That's another guy. That dude is choking up on that bat. I never understood people that choked up like that, but to each their own. I would never do that. Who's this, Lefty Grove? Yeah, I might send in a couple. They'll probably get rejected. Here's Cy Young. That man's drunk. That man had about 6 shots before this picture. Oh, he does not care, not one bit. And he probably went out and pitched a no-hitter. Ted Williams, maybe the greatest hitter of all time. We got Lou Brodeau. Here's another guy that I only know from watching other channels. I don't know anything about him. I just know his name from seeing cards. Grover Cleveland. Now, I've heard of him. And that song, Willie, Mickey, and the Duke. I don't know if he played for the Washington Senators or anything, but I thought in the song they were talking about him. And that line that he says, the only one winning in, what did he say? Something about the great Alexanders back in Washington or something. I read an article saying that they were actually talking about Ronald Reagan when he played someone named Alexander. I don't know. You let me know if you know the answer in the comments. Mickey Cochran? I don't know. Don't know that guy. Don't know you, Mickey. Bob Lemon, I know him. I have to get one of his cards for my 56 set. Tris Speaker, I've seen many cards of him, so I know him. Let's see, who else we got? Johnny Evers. Don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anyone show off his cards before. He might be real old school. Like this guy is real old school. I know him. I remember hearing about his famous card when I was a kid, Honus Wagner. I still don't even know what that is. Was it a... Okay, go ahead and laugh. Is it a T206? You got me. I'm not an expert. I do this for fun. Who's that? Huey Jennings? Don't know that guy, but he looks happy. He looks real happy. He just signed a $10,000 a year contract probably back then. Who's this? Vernon Gomez? Don't know him. He's a Yankee though. Huh. I like that card. Bill Dickey? I don't think I've ever heard of him. Okay, so there's about a quarter of the guys I've never heard of. Actually, now that I think about it, I might have heard of him. Carl Hubble. Think I've heard of him, don't know anything about him. Unless I'm thinking of the Hubble Space Station. I don't know. Joe D, definitely know him. He's back here. Hey Joe, hi, how are you? Good. And what do we got? Christy Mathewson. I've heard of him. That guy looks hardcore. I like it. Smiling Jimmy Fox. There's another Fox from the 56 set. Who was that? He's a Hall of Famer. Can I find him real quick? I get their names mixed up sometimes. Jimmy Fox and the guy from the White Sox, I believe. Nellie Fox. He had a double play partner, didn't he? I don't remember who his second baseman was, but who we got? Satchel Paige. Definitely heard of Satchel Paige. I know about his, is it 53 tops? But you know, I don't remember any other cards of his. I'm sure there are. I think he might have played in the Negro Leagues. I don't know. And last, and possibly least, Hank Greenberg. Old Hank, the wrong Hank. That's it. It's the red tint exhibit cards from 1980 that are possibly, more than likely, almost for sure, reprints of reprints. But they're still fun to look at. I'm out. See ya.